When I was a young girl, I around the age of 16, 15, 16, I fell no, I think it was like 14, freshman year of high school. I fell into the pit of becoming a K-pop fan. So it got to a point where um so my first K-pop group was Big Bang, and I genuinely loved the style of how the K-pop, how they dressed. You know, it was like in the 2010s area where everything is just edgy. They had chains and everyone just looked really cool and snatched. So as a prime age of 14, that was my go-to look for high school. I eventually began to wear like leather jackets and like vests that had spikes on them because I thought I looked so cool. Like my style was that I wanted to look like a K-pop star. And honestly, looking back, I look super goofy. I had long hair. There's this one picture of me having long hair, wearing this green studded vest with brightly colored camel pink pants, and I just felt so cool. I was like the coolest person in high school. I felt like it at least, but I wasn't. And I still didn't feel satisfied enough to be a K pop star. So eventually, what I did is that I cut my hair. It wasn't like this, it wasn't like a nice, cute bob. It was literally one of those literal anime boy haircuts where the bangs swoop to the front. I wanted to look like an emo anime boy, so for my K-pop look, to satisfy me trying to be a K-pop star. And I got so obsessed with being a K-pop star that I started to actually hate myself. How? Well, if you would look at regular K-pop stars, a lot of them had really skinny and were really skinny, and they had big old thigh gaps. And as for me, I didn't have a thigh gap. I don't think I did. So I would literally try to go on diets that I never stuck to. I'm just not a diet person. Like, I was a rice eating, ramen eating son of a fucking noodle head bitch, you know? And I genuinely was just. I couldn't stop eating. I just loved to fucking eat. And it would be points where I would just sit on my floor right over here and just cry about how fat my thighs were. I was really upset how I didn't look like those K-pop stars. Eventually, my hair kept getting shorter and shorter. I remember I had this like wave here. Like I cut the sides of my hair here, and had left this like big old bang, like big old bang, right? Like this. So like this was all short, and it fit me for a while, but then it grew out really weird. So I had like this one star that I kept looking at. Her name was Amber Liu, and I really wanted to look androgynous and look like her. So I decided to cut my hair even shorter. But because of my hair shape or my head, instead of having the hair kind of like be kind of down, it would just stick up like those typical Asian Microsoft computer science guys that you would usually see. And on me, I remember there's this one photo I had. I was wearing a tank top, and I got my hair cut at some really cheap Asian place that cost $5 a haircut. And I got out of the chair and I looked like a complete butch lesbian. And that was my look. That was how I lived my senior year of high school. And honestly, during that time, I was so insecure that I didn't get guys. I was so upset that no one liked me. And now I look back, I kind of understand why. Because, I mean, I don't know if a guy is going to be interested in a girl that they think likes the opposite gender of a man. Yeah, who was gay, apparently, you know. So, but that really like fucked with my self-esteem because I thought I was just fat and ugly. It just turns out I just didn't know my style. But here's the better part. Between all of that, I was training to be a K-pop star. But I did go to dance class. I had this specific dance class that I went to in Koreatown that I could learn how to like move my body and like boogie and whatever, you know. I thought I was so cool because I knew how to do martial arts. I was like, there's 100%. I'm 100% gonna get this. There's no way that I'm like I know like I can move my body. And somewhere out there on YouTube, there's a video of me dancing to like this song, and I remember all I remember is that you go with like this, and then I think it was a what was it? It's a 4-minute song, and then you would go like this, right? And I was like, oh my god, I'm so cool. I'm gonna be a K-pop star, right? So I didn't have like I didn't have any voice lessons. I didn't have any dance experience. I was just like, I'm gonna be a K-pop star, and I'm gonna marry Sehun. That was literally my entire goal. I wanted to marry Sehun from EXO. And I knew that wasn't actually gonna. Well, I didn't know it was not gonna go anywhere. So what I also did is that I signed up for a choir during junior year because sophomore year was the year I was like, I'm gonna be a K-pop star. I'm gonna audition for SM Entertainment. I'm gonna audition for YG Entertainment. And I was just like one of those delusional girls that seriously thought that just because I could half-ass something that I was able to do it. Turns out I'm not a K-pop star. I never auditioned because I actually got my head decided to I got my shit together, and my head didn't fucking come off. So, the most embarrassing point was that I was asking my friends to rate my voice, right? And I decided to sing Let It Go from Frozen to my friends, and I recorded it, and I couldn't even hit the high notes. You would go let it go, I would just crack, and it was awful. It was on my my iTouch or something. We had iPod touches during that time. And I remember I showed it to my friend, and I was like, "Hey, can you like rate my voice since you're in choir?" And I let her listen to the Let It Go, and I don't remember what she said, but I think she tried to like give me some good compliments and not tell me my voice was fucking shit. Gladly, she's still my friend. She's an amazing person. Thank God for her that she had to deal with my shit. And then right after that, I decided to dance for her, which was the 4-minute song. I got up in the corner over here, and I was doing the whole routine of the of that K-pop song. Boy, did I have so much confidence to try to be a K-pop star. And thank God it was only her eyes. Thank God I never actually auditioned my ass, because that would have been so embarrassing. I was just so obsessed with trying to be something that I was not because I was such a big fan of it. I just wanted to look cool in high school, and that was my highlight, that I was the one. Oh, wait. There was one girl who came up to me. This, like, raised my ego so high. She told me, "Oh my god, Kiona, you are my K-pop star." And my ego was just inflated. I was so happy that someone saw that I was, like, trying to be edgy, trying to be cool, and It was so embarrassing. Thank God. Thank you, Sophie. But no, I've given up that dream of being a K-pop star and like trying to dance and trying to do hip hop. There's no way I could do hip hop. I was just not a hip hop girl. So that was my story of how I was in high school. And I don't know if I can't find a photo of how I looked, but literally my hair was just literally shaved the sides and it like had the spiky top. And I thought it was hot shit. I was like, my ego was high somewhere else. And now I look back, I was like, that is definitely why you got no guys. So, but I'm glad it happened in high school. That was just my high school. It was just a phase moment, which was great. Now I found my style, and now I know actually how to put makeup on. Because if you want me to be honest, I thought I looked so ugly as a girl that I tried to look like a guy. And for years that didn't work. I had short hair after that, probably for like five years, and then I grew my hair really long. And I actually, from that point, actually start to embrace my femininity and being a girl. And I was like, wow, being a girl was actually fun. I actually look nice. Don't be a K-pop star. That my K-pop band is gone anyways. They just disappeared. All right, bye.